They kind of play on the sentiment that you are almost donating, yet you are making 8% on your investment. And still, I am somewhere around 30% returns there. Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. In my previous video, I shared updates from platforms where I have invested larger amounts of money and which I think are more established and trustworthy in the market, like Grip, Wind and Allgraph. In this video, I'll share 6-month update from the comparatively smaller platforms where I have invested as an experimental level. If these platforms are on your watch list and you are planning to invest in them, this video can be helpful for you to understand how they perform. I'll be sharing details from platforms like Tyke, which is now called Amplio, from Tap Invest, which is now called Ultra. I also invested in Indiap2p, and in one of my previous videos I shared that I'll be investing in platforms like Gullaq and Better Invest. So I have invested there as well. This is not a 6-month update for them, but just a couple of week update on how they have been performing now. Now Tyke Invest shifted to Amplio Invest around a month back or so. Initially I was hesitant and skeptical and I wanted to get out of the investment. But I thought that because it is an experimental sort of thing, I'll go through the entire cycle and see how it pans out. So I did not feel any issues when they were migrating from Tyke Invest to Amplio Invest. The websites were down for a couple of days, but that's that. Apart from it, I don't have any complaints there. This is how the updated and renewed version of Tyke Invest looks like. This is the annualized return that I am getting here. Now, this is a slight disappointment that they initially promised 10%, but the actual realized return is much less than 10%. The good thing is that they are being honest and at least they are showing the real thing here. I do believe that as I stay invested in the platform, this number should increase, but by what time and by what number, I'm not very sure on this. Another important point that I realized with Tyke or Amplio is that although they claim it is liquid, and it is liquid, there's no doubt in that, but when you want to withdraw your money, it takes at least 7 to 10 days to actually get your money credited to your account. So that is something that you should know about. Now Amplio, just like the older Tyke, also has opportunities for invoice discounting, but I haven't invested here yet. I found their wealth instrument interesting and I have invested only in that as of now. As you can see that the rate of interest promised is 10%, but the realized one is much lesser than that. The good thing about Amplio is that they have not delayed or defaulted in any interest payment yet. So the interest keeps on coming on time on a weekly basis. So that's great. The next platform is Indiap2p. If you want an introduction about Indiap2p or what they do, you can check this video out. I have talked about them in detail here. Now, this is how the dashboard looks like for Indiap2p. I have invested with them twice. First, I invested 5,000 rupees, and in the second investment, I put in 10,000. Out of the 10,000, they returned back 1,500, and they said that they have been able to invest just 8,500. So this is the dashboard for second investment. The target return rate for this is 18% IRR. So this is not CAGR, don't confuse with that. And the maximum expected returns is 1,600. So if you calculate, this would come somewhere around 9% CAGR. It has just been 1 month for this particular investment, so there have been no defaults here. But if we go to the first investment where I put in 5,000 rupees, there have been some delays. Now this is the dashboard for the first investment. Here the expected target IRR is 17%. Once again, not CAGR but IRR. You can see that the expected interest, maximum interest on 5,000 rupees is 824. Once again comes around 9%. You can see here that there have been delays. The amount that was due to come in November hasn't been received yet. So yes, this is the only platform where I have seen some delays and defaults. Now I have spoken with the platform and they are confident that these delays will just be delays and not defaults. But yes, that's it. So these are the risks associated with these platforms. I'm glad that I have been able to see this with such a small amount. And I did not invest larger amount in this. Now, despite the delays and defaults of Indiap2p, I have said this in my previous video as well, that I see this more as a social startup investment. And so even if there is some default, and unless like my entire principal is wiped out, I am okay with it, right? So I see it more like social investing. In fact, recently I came across another platform called Rangde. I am still exploring it. I am talking with its team, and they also talk on very similar terms that they are into social investing. They kind of play on the sentiment that you are almost donating, yet you are making 8% on your investment. So I think it is quite interesting and fascinating stuff that is going on in this space. I see them more in lines of social impact kind of investment, where you get to donate, you get to get some nominal interest back on your principal, and you also get this feeling that you are helping the society right from ground level. Now let's come to Tap Invest. Just like Tyke upgraded from Tyke to Amplio, Tap Invest has also upgraded from Tap Invest to Ultra. Now they are only on mobile application. I'm not sure if I like this decision, because the desktop website has its own advantages. Nevertheless, they are trying to bring more kind of instruments and opportunities on their applications. This includes everything from pre-IPO deals, startup equity, asset leasing and whatnot. The good thing is that there have been no defaults or delays in the small investment that I had done there, despite them getting a SEBI notice on the same instrument, that is the NCD non-listed debentures. I think that TAP or Ultra is doing a fair amount of work in this domain, and should be on your watch list if you are planning to invest in some exciting invoice discounting or startup deals. Now coming to next platform, this is Gullaq Gold Plus. I invested in gold via Gullaq Gold Plus. When I invested in Gullaq Gold Plus, I got a couple of coupons. I was able to get some discount. So I bought 10 gram worth of gold for around 77,500 or so. And this is the current value of the 10 gram gold that I purchased. So you can see that there has been a significant increase. Now this increase has primarily been due to the appreciation in gold prices. I'm yet to see how the monthly interest or the annual interest in Gullaq Gold Plus plays out. Among all the different platforms that I have discussed in today's platform, Gullaq Gold Plus seems to be my favorite one as of now. Now coming to the next platform, this is Better Invest. I had talked about this also in my previous video, that via this platform you essentially invest in movies, invoice discounting of movies, and this sounds very fascinating to me. I was waiting for a smaller deal, but then I came across this particular deal from Rusk Media. Now I had came across Rusk Media on other platforms as well. So as you can see that I have invested 1 lakh here. They have deducted 35 rupees as platform fee on day 1. And this is my expected total return in 4 months. Now they did not do any KYC or any sort of thing. That is a bit shady, but the communication has been clear. I received a mail, I received a confirmation on my WhatsApp, SMS, everything. So let's see how this pans out. The duration of this deal was 1 to 4 months, but they kind of take the last date on a conservative side. The deal might get completed or fully repaid before this as well. So let's see how this works out. But yes, this is another platform where I have recently invested. Apart from this, another asset that completely gets missed out every time I speak is crypto. I have little or no idea about how crypto works. So I just started putting in small amounts of money. As of now, I have invested around 35,000 in crypto. I use CoinDCX. It is again something that excites me a lot and generates a lot of interest. And in last 6 months or so, I have done extremely bad. I have purchased Bitcoins on almost all the wrong times. And still I am somewhere around 30% returns there. I am investing in small amounts for long run and consciously putting in the kind of money that I can completely write off. Right, so if this 35,000 or 50,000 becomes zero, I kind of understand that I have signed up for it. So that's it for today. If there is any other platform that is on your watch list and I did not cover in this video or I have not invested in, you can let me know. I would be happy to check it out and see if I can invest in it or not. Also, in the past 1 month or so, so many of audience members have reached out to me to discuss their portfolios. which I think I'm super lucky to discuss. So if you would want to discuss anything around your portfolios or investments or startups or raising capital for your startup or your company, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be happy to discuss and give my time and help in whatever way I could. So yes, that's it. Stay healthy and have a great day.